Bionic Gloves presents the Hands-On Golf Podcast, bringing anatomy and hand function to the forefront of glove design to improve comfort, fit, and performance. Bionic is a division of Hilrick & Bradsby Company, makers of Louisville Slugger bats and ball gloves. Bionic gloves are the only gloves designed by a leading orthopedic hand surgeon, Dr. Jim Kleinert.
Welcome everyone to this edition of the Bionic Gloves Hands-On Golf Podcast. My name is Chaz Rao, I'm your host, and welcome back to the Jeffersonville Elks Club here in Jeffersonville, Indiana, where I'm going to be speaking with PGA Pro Joe Frederick about this week's email that comes in from Randy from Idaho, the Potato Man. Randy. No, I'm sorry, Randy. I couldn't resist. So let's get into his email. And he says, your podcast is terrific, my absolute favorite. Sweet. I do have one question. I have trouble transitioning from my driver right into the short iron on the course. The transition is very difficult for me. Can you help? Absolutely. We're going to let Joe help you on this. In fact, he's going to answer it, and he's going to give you the answer so that you become a better golfer out there on the course all the time. And remember, Randy, just for you participating in this podcast, yes, that's right. You get the Bionic glove. It's that easy. And if you would like to participate in this podcast, all you've got to do is send us an email, podcast@bionicgloves.com. And if we use it, hey, we'll send you one of these as well. Now remember, when you send your question, please include your name, full mailing address, what size glove you wear, and whether you're right or left-handed. It just helps us to expedite the getting the glove out to you if we use it in an upcoming podcast. And please visit the website, bionicgloves.com/podcast. Again, you can watch the videos online. You can please take our survey, please, and add your comments and feedback within iTunes. You can click the iTunes button and add your comments within iTunes that way. And you can also purchase a glove for a family or friend member. So there you go. And tell your buddies, tell all your buddies. And now let's go out and speak with Joe on the course so that we can understand how to transition from the driver to the short iron in this edition of the Bionic Gloves Hands-On Golf Podcast. So Joe, are you trying to tell me that you knocked that ball about 300 yards?
Sure, Chaz. Now, why would you ever question that?
Well, I'm not questioning it. You're the PGA Pro, you know. I got a question here for you.
Yeah, sure.
It just so happens because you just used your driver and you're transitioning into a short iron here. So we have a question that comes in and we want to know, how do you transition from a driver to an iron? That's what Randy wants to know. Randy's from Idaho. He's from the potato country. So we want to know.
Okay, Randy. We've got this one down pretty good. It's your lucky day because obviously every time, I hit it out here 300. But anyway.
Oh, of course.
Oh, well, yeah, But transitioning into the short irons, where we make our mistake is obviously when we hit it off the tee, the one thing we want to do is we want to be aggressive. We want to hit it as far as we can, and we want to hit it straight. Everybody knows, we hear all the things, we want to hit it far. When we get into hitting short shots, what happens is we tend to tense up a lot, okay? Because now, this is where we really want to knock it close. And what happens most of the time, transitioning into our shorter irons, we take too long of a golf swing and we decelerate the golf club, which results in a lot of bad shots where you'll hit it fat, which you'll hit behind the golf ball, meaning fat, or you'll hit it thin, where you hit it real low and hard and you'll fly it over the green from 100 yards. So on every shot, we always need to make sure that we accelerate through the golf shot. And again, we want to try to shorten the swing a little bit, make sure we accelerate through, and be as aggressive with the shorter irons as we do with the driver off the tee. And that's what causes a lot of problems in the short game, is people decelerating the golf club. Maintain your posture. Don't try to help get the golf ball in the air. The wedge has a lot of loft on it. It'll do the work for you. But be aggressive with those shots. And don't ease up, don't decelerate, and you'll be on your way to better shots.
Well, let's see this in action. How about
See it in action. You got it, Chaz. After this big, great drive here, take our setup. And right dead at the flag.
Beautiful shot.
And there you have it.
Well, I tell you, I'm a believer now. I mean, good job. Thank you, sir.
Oh, Chaz, thanks. Appreciate it.